It's been a long time since I've seen such a fuss about nothing. Sitting inside the inflammatory title, the post in UX magazine is actually pretty good. The symptoms it's highlighted are all valid and it raises some really interesting points. Of course, that doesn't mean that web design's dead, but then even the author didn't seem particularly committed to that conclusion. What I find interesting is the reaction to the post, not the post itself. First, web design won't go away. Of course it won't. Print design hasn't gone away. Radio production hasn't gone away. These things don't vanish, they just change. Even this takes years to happen, so there's no need to get all defensive about it. Second, our skills are not in web design or web development. We're writers, designers, information architects, developers. Sure, our job and even the platforms that we're working on may change, but how we knew that going in, that's the nature of digital. In the time that I've been working with technology, things have changed beyond recognition. I started my career working on multimedia CD-ROMs. I then worked on flat HTML design, then I had to adapt to content management systems and web standards, and of course I took a slight detour into Flash for a while, and so the list goes on. Digital is always evolving, changing and adapting, and to be honest, that's half the fun. At the moment, there's a lot of cool stuff happening with mobile apps, but that's not a reason to feel threatened as a web designer. Things will move on again before long, and all the mobile developers will feel threatened. We're seeing it happening already. We're already beginning to see the rise of things like Siri and Amazon Echo and similar services. And I can actually see the seeds of a post-interface world where there's no user interface, whether it be on a website or a mobile app. But you know what? Our skills will still stand. Sure, the designers amongst us might have to redefine how we view design when there's no user interface, but there will still be design challenges. There will still be work for all of us. The only danger here is those of us who deny that change is happening, who read articles like the UX magazine one and get all defensive and angry. These are the people who end up stuck coding Cold Fusion on some legacy systems somewhere, stuck simply because they were unwilling to adapt until it was too late and they became trapped. But you know, I love it when I see someone say that web design is dead. I don't believe them, but it means that something cool is coming along, something I can learn about, experiment with, and maybe even embrace. You see, I'm a user experience designer. I go where the user goes. I don't care if that's a website, a mobile app, or an implant that allows people to download information directly into their brain. If people stop using the websites, then do you know what? I'm fine with that. I just don't